majority of the most successful people have in common? Routines, things that they do every day without fail. And as someone who was broke and teetering on the line of depression, I think it's time to take a page out of one of their books. Thank God for AI, right? Doing all the things that we don't want to do. I'm kidding. I'm getting scared. However, I did tell ChatGPT to make me an optimized version of my morning routine, focusing on feeling good and getting work done, taking inspiration from mentally strong people. Today, we're going to see two things. Should we trust AI or should we be scared of it? And is a solid routine actually what I'm missing from my life? Let's find out. Last night, I followed a night routine that I made myself. I didn't need chat. So I was asleep at around 11 o'clock and I woke up today at 7:30. The goal for my new morning routine is to be up an hour and a half before it's time to leave out for work. So today I have to be at work at 9:30, which means I have to leave out at 9, which means I need to be up at 7:30. The first thing that chat wants me to do is open the blinds, drink some water, and not check my phone. I checked my phone already. I've already watched 2 TikToks since I've opened my eyes. Let's drink some water. I haven't drank water in like 2 consecutive weeks, maybe even 3, maybe even a whole month. Ooh, that posture. Oh my God. Oh my God, that ruined my whole day. So this is definitely refreshing. I also had some water last night. Chat also wants me to intake some sunlight the first thing in the morning. My room gets the best sunlight in the morning, so I love feeling the sunshine on my face. So I'm going to do this for a couple of minutes as I finish drinking my water. The real question is, why do I feel like a routine is missing from my life? A lot of people don't have routines and their lives are perfectly fine. So why am I different? Let's cut back to the beginning of last year. What a time. I was really set in my routine. I was working every day. I was working out, getting my steps in, and I was having fun doing it. 6 months ago, when everything changed, I changed jobs. I stopped going to the gym. Me and my family moved to a completely new city. I just kind of lost all motivation to do anything. And every time I stop striving towards my goals, that is when my mental health starts draining. And this routine is not based on fitness, but it is correlated because that was the last time I felt mentally strong. It wasn't the gym itself, it was the act of pouring into myself. So I'm hoping that this can be a step in the right direction. My neck is always so stiff in the morning because I sleep like an animal at night. My neck just be all twisted and turned, but that's the only way I know how to sleep. It is -8 degrees outside. That's another reason why I wanted to wake up this morning and feel my best, because it's going to be a day today. The fact that I even still have to go to work should be studied. One thing that chat didn't add to my routine is something that literally everyone says will get rid of your depression. Basically, that's how they make it seem. Making your bed. I went on a little stint when I was making my bed every day when we first moved in here, but then I stopped. And I can't say that I noticed a substantial difference. It was just nice to come home and my bed was made. Next, chat recommended that I start my day with journaling. This is something that I actually want to incorporate into my routine because going into the day knowing what you want to get done just makes it that much easier for you to accomplish. Today's intentions, I wanted to be on time for work and I want to finish filming this video. Whenever my mental health starts going down, I overthink a lot, mainly about the content that I put out. I just always think it's not good enough, and then I will film a video, but then I will learn something new and I'm just like, oh, well, that video doesn't correlate with what I just learned, so I might as well not even put it out. And also, I am such a big advocate for journaling. I have so many notebooks at home. I have 2 pencil cases full of crayons and markers and coloring pencils and pens. I love it so much. I've always liked writing. I probably have carpal tunnel in my future, so I need to do it as much as possible. But I'll tell you more right now. I will always promote journaling. I literally got my sister a journal for her birthday. I wanted her to incorporate it into her life. But I don't like to say it a lot because I know a lot of people say it. You just won't believe it until you do it. Journaling has literally brought me out of funks. There's no use of having all that negativity in your head. And when I get it out onto paper and I read it and I look at it, I can let it go and I can move forward. I just love journaling. I love that chat added that into my routine. I only have 15 minutes until it's time to start getting ready for work. The next thing chat wants us to do is have our coffee ritual or tea. I have neither of those things right now. I really should have thought this video through. But what I want to do is replace this with like breakfast. Like this would be my breakfast time. So this is what I got. This is what I got for breakfast. Listen, beggars cannot be choosy. Mind you, chat has not told me to brush my teeth yet. So
I've been doing this whole routine, hot breath. What's next, chat?
As I finish my hearty breakfast while doing a 1,000-yard stare, next thing chat wants us to do is have our deep work time. This is supposed to last for 55 minutes, but I did wake up late for this video, even though chat said don't press the snooze. So I didn't have much time, and also I didn't have anything to work on, so I just wrote down some goals for the channel. Next up is meditation. Meditation is good for quieting the mind. We are so distracted by so many things in a day that we kind of lose sight of that little voice in our head trying to guide us. I don't know if I will incorporate this into my routine because it's awkward, honestly. And it kind of makes me sleepy because it's kind of like you're in a dreamlike state. It's kind of like you're trying to fall asleep without actually falling asleep. It did feel good. I just don't know if I want to incorporate this into my routine.
I never really meditated before. For like a split second, I did forget where I was at. It almost felt like I was dreaming for a second, but I was still awake. People usually say like meditations, they get like epiphanies. I didn't really get any of that. So maybe I have to do it more to see more results. But it is now 8:30 and it's time to get ready for work. It almost feels like a crime to be getting ready for work right now. I don't know. I've never had a morning routine. I literally get up 30 minutes before it's time to go to work and then I leave for work. And most of the time I'm late. It's become a running joke at my job that I'm always late. That's another reason why I want to create a good morning routine because I don't want to be late for work anymore. That's unprofessional. You know, like if I get brand deals, I can't be late for my brand deals. It's time to get ready for work.
So after a long morning of following ChatGPT like it was my mother, was this all worth it? Honestly, yes. I don't know if I will follow this routine to a T, and there is some things that I will be changing or adding, but just starting to get back to a routine, any routine, is definitely worth it. I was in fact on time for work. I even had time to eat breakfast. Who you know? I did still feel pretty tired and just like groggy. That probably has something to do with my diet more than anything. I feel like I had a whole day before my day actually started. And one of my goals is to like try to make my days feel longer. Just feeling like I'm getting the most out of every day. When I start work earlier, I feel unstoppable. I feel incredible just like being up earlier in the day. And so I definitely slept like a baby once this day was over. So if you find yourself feeling the same way sometimes, make sure to subscribe today and hit that bell because it's about to start getting real strict over here on this channel and we're holding each other accountable. Thank you guys so much for watching this video and I'm so sorry for my mini hiatus. Thank you to the people who liked my community posts and commented. I really appreciate that. You can click right here to watch my previous video and you can click right here to subscribe today. Other than that, thank you so much for watching and I will see you in my next one.